Buggy, count us down, pretty please.
Okay. Damn. 5, 4, 3. I got this light going in here. 3,
Are you good?
2. Switching cameras. This is worse. 1.
What is happening, everybody? It is your boys. It is the OP Boys podcast. We are back with another installment. I know I look kind of crazy, guys. My bad. Let me put up there we go. Let the light shine up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I am here with my co-host, Buggy, the Happiness Clown. Buggy, what's going on, baby?
What's up, everybody? It's been a while since we've shot a video. Nah, you're good. You're good. Hope everybody had a happy New Year. Celebrated with everybody.
Yes, hope everybody had a New Year's too.
As you noticed, Brent is not around again, but
yes,
it's okay. It's okay. He will be back next week.
Yes, he
officially,
will. Yes, he will.
Officially,
with his stupid
he was on.
he
He was on a mission for the OP boys. No, just joking. Holidays, it's crazy out there.
Yeah, it's the work thing, you know. Work is grown people shit, you know how it is out here. But yes, he will be back next week as on schedule.
I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Brent a little bit.
I do too. I miss the stupid.
It's not the same without his ass here.
I know. He brought something to this group. You know what I'm saying? Like, this jokes be corny as hell. But I love
it. Sometimes they'll be catch you off guard, like what?
Word, yo. Imagine if we had Patreon, bro.
I'm worried about that, bro.
I can't even have them on here doing that. I gotta do it limitedly because no one get us canceled on YouTube. Like, I can't have that.
Speaking of that, they're hammering down on that type of stuff now.
Really?
YouTube, yeah.
What? Why?
I don't know, bro.
They already been doing it. How much are you gonna do now?
Yeah, like it's crazy because I don't remember where I saw it, but like they're monitoring a lot of stuff now.
What is there to monitor? I don't understand this.
Cuss words, but like, come on, everybody uses cuss words here and then, like some other stuff. It's gotten very snowflakey out here, bro.
Yo, for real, it's like I'm telling you, it's like nobody wants to even do YouTube anymore. It's like I might as well just go to the OnlyFans. So, you know what I'm saying? Like
Twitch or something
Twitch
else.
Or something, yeah, man. Like for real, like y'all really. What are you censoring? Like, and it's already been censored to the point where, you can't even say certain words anymore because you got to cut it out now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I can't.
And then it's weird because streamers are like jumping back and forth between different platforms because of whatever the streaming service is doing for that specific website and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's crazy, man. Yo, like it is crazy too. Even with the music, I feel like they doing.
Oh, dude, yeah. But like, the funny thing is, the lofi or lo-fi music.
Yeah.
You could play those now. You could play without any problems. But like. Actual music, you're gonna get copyright claims all the time.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Yo, you remember the AMVs back in the day, bro?
Oh yeah, you can't even do that.
The Naruto's, bro. Nah.
Can't do those now.
Yo, for real.
You'll get the ban hammer just for using clips of the show.
Yo, crazy. That's why I'll be like, I don't know how some people be getting away with that because there's one dude that I watch. His name is Ace Van, I think. I don't know if you know about him, but
no.
He uses the old Justice League Unlimited clips, and he voice over them. I'm gonna send you one of his shit stuff. And he like dubs over it, and there's like a conversation being held. It's like OD funny, like I gotta send you that, bro. I'm gonna send you that in the group chat. But yeah, listen, we ain't here to talk. We ain't here to talk about that. This is going to be an old comic book conversation because a lot of stuff came out. Some good, some very questionable. But we're gonna talk about that. Before we do, just want to say, guys, thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate it. Do me a favor, guys. If you want to keep supporting me, if you want to keep supporting the brand, if you want to keep supporting the OP Boys and tais.worldtv, do me a favor. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below. What do you want to talk about? Like, what do you want us to talk about? Give us a topic, comic book, anime wise, and we'll definitely come and talk about it too. So definitely let us know, okay?
I gotta talk to you about something when we're done recording.
Oh, outside?
Yeah.
All right.
It's YouTube related, but I want to like throw it out there, pitch it to you.
All right, no problem, bro. We a whole enterprise here. We give everybody a chance to talk out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, all right, got you. So, Buggy, what is first on the agenda today?
Do we want to start with the Flash stuff or the Joker stuff first?
Oh no,
which one
Flash,
do you want to start
please.
First? Flash, okay. So it's crazy that they're gonna probably considering sticking with Ezra Miller.
That is correct. Well, okay. I wanted everybody to know. To be fair, I'm not advocating this mother sucker to come back. I'm not saying.
Me either.
What was being told was there are a few executives that feel like Ezra has done enough mental health services help to where, or has gotten help, or continuing to get help to where he's like, well, you know what? It's been out of trouble for a couple months. Haven't heard nothing about it. Let's if this is successful, and it sounds like it's very successful because I've been hearing this is like Dark Knight levels.
It's like that RDC World skit. I'm gonna use them.
Yeah, like there's other comic book movies out here. All right. All right. The one movie. Okay. Oh, this Dark Knight level's good, bro. I'm like, there's other DC. I mean, yeah, there's other DC movies out there. That ain't like the Dark Knight is the best comic book movie of all time, which it is. It's one of them, but it's not the best comic book movie of all
time. I'm actually interested in seeing Michael Keaton's Batman again.
Let me tell you something.
I rewatched 89 Batman and the Batman Returns.
I did. I rewatched 89 like a couple of months ago. Because I thought this shit was gonna come in like December. Like it was they got pushed back, whatever. So again, for the 40th time again.
And the difference between the movies, how 89 Batman was so cheap, you could tell. But then once you got to Batman Returns, everything upped the scale so much.
Yeah, but you know what? I like the first two better. I like the second one. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just I like the first one better. I like the second one. I don't know why. Like the bat sign is better. Mm-hmm. I like the one with the two ears, the two wings like this.
Yeah, I know.
I like the one that he had in Batman Returns. Like I like that one better. I don't know. It's just little stuff like that. I'm a little geeky about.
And the suit was noticeably better in the second one.
Oh, for sure.
It wasn't that like in the first one.
Oh yes. Yo, his quick turns be crazy.
Like that, yeah, exactly. When he was in the clock tower chasing after Joker and Vicky Vale, he looked straight up.
Oh, I gotta get the belt. How much do you?
Like I can't turn my neck. I have to look all the way to the right.
He said, fumbling for the belt to get the back grapple. So how much do you weigh?
You know what's weird? I'm surprised. Like speaking of that, I'm surprised. Like he didn't use the back grapple to go up the clock tower. I'm like, that's interesting.
I don't think it's
now I get like they didn't have maybe the money and the props to do stuff like that. Because in the second one, like he had all those wonderful toys, like Joker.
Oh yeah, yeah, the bat wing, the flying. I mean, the glider shit. Like that was dope. Yeah. No, I don't think it was long enough for that clock tower.
Maybe.
Who
knows?
So. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think so. But you know what's crazy too? Now, before we get to the Flash, real quick, I find it funny that everybody always wants to get on Ben Affleck for quote unquote, dismembering people or deleting people.
Yo, 89 Batman was killing everybody, bro. And in Batman Returns, just killing everybody.
And
He literally
Batman
put
Forever too.
he literally put a bomb in somebody's freaking pants
Yes,
and shoved them
yes.
in a freaking thing.
Oh, I no. He's deleted. He's deleted a lot of villains in every single movie except for Clooney and except for Patterson.
Yeah.
Because remember, in the Val Kilmer one, Batman Forever, he led the Two-Face's demise because he threw the coin because he knew he would go after it. He knew he was gonna get off that ledge. He would slip on that ledge. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. He caused that death. And then when you get to the dark, and then when you get to the Nolan movies, he was doing it all the time.
I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you either. I'm like, okay.
Batman wouldn't do that. The Batman, if you talking about like animated series Batman, he wouldn't did that. He would have still saved him. Like, what are you talking about?
For real.
Like, he just chose not to. Like, what? And then remember, he blew up the monastery too.
Oh yeah.
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 And then in
Who
the Dark
forget-
Knight, I don't know why nobody wants to bring this up. He pushed Two-Face. When he saved Lynch kid.
Tackled him.
Yeah, he tackled him. They tackled him. The dude broke his neck on the fall.
For real.
Oh no, yo! You know what's crazy? I remember talking to somebody about that, and I brought that up, and they were like, "Nah, that don't count," because he was trying to save that kid. What you mean? Still did. I'm like,
He still
what?
inadvertently killed him.
Yes. And then even if you look at '89 Batman, because everybody was complaining about how, or we'll say that Ben Affleck's Batman was using machine guns to mow down people. I'm like, that's not
So was '89 Batman with his freaking Batmobile.
when he went to the Ace Chemicals.
Exactly.
There you go. I feel like people just want to choose what they want to complain about because that's crazy.
That's how it is nowadays. They just choose what they want to complain about.
Yeah, that's why I feel so bad for Ben Affleck and the crew, because especially Ben Affleck, because this man wanted to be Batman for so long, and then when he finally got to, they crapped on. I mean, not really crapped on him per se, but crapped on
some movies he was in.
Yeah, and it's like that's not fair because he's
honestly he was the best. He was the best parts of those movies, honestly.
And I wanted more action from him.
Agreed.
And we didn't get that Batman versus Deathstroke movie. I'm still pissed off at that.
I am also pissed off about that.
Highly pissed off. Highly pissed. I'm like, bro. That's why I say honestly, again, for those of you who are watching, I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm gonna tell the truth on this show. Sorry, I'm gonna tell the truth where it is.
He always does.
Yeah. I feel like some of the fans are the reason why Snyderverse is the way it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And we got to deal with this crap. So to get back to what we were talking about. So basically the execs are saying basically that, he's done enough cooperation to where, you know what, since this might be successful, if it is successful, we might bring him back. Now, I have a couple of problems with that. One problem that I have is, did you not forget all the shit he's done?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he kicked somebody's cat or something. He smacked up a woman, smacked up a woman, groomed a little girl, apparently going into houses like a thug and
stealing their alcohol.
Food and alcohol, like he's Genghis Khan or something. Like, are y'all serious? And tried to marry an underage girl or some shit like that.
Grooming her.
And y'all talking about just give him another chance? Are you crazy? No. And again, I love him as the Flash. I do, but y'all need to get that to somebody else. Right? Buggy, what you got to say about that real quick before I get to my number 2?
I mean, you basically said everything I was going to say about what he did last year, breaking into people's houses, choking fans. Even though they supposedly asked for it, which is weird demand, honestly.
I don't know who listen. Ezra's a weird dude. You probably travel around in circles, maybe. I don't know. When that, I know when that first thing came out, when you slapped the woman, I was like, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But then when we find out what happened, I'm like,
yeah, things were just
he was
escalating
wrong for
after
that.
that point.
He was wrong for that. Exactly. So yeah,
and I want to go back to what you said earlier. Like maybe he did go get help, and like maybe he's a lot better mentally now.
That's cool, but I guarantee you, if Idris Elba was the Flash, he did that crap. Yeah, I would have fired him and never saw him, never looked back.
See, if that happened, they'd catch so much fire for that.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Especially during the BLM movement. Oh, hell yeah, for sure. That's why I'm like, we're not gonna go any further to
that. Yeah, we try to keep that out.
We not right. We try to keep it very geeky around here. We leave that to other channels. You know what I'm saying?
We leave it to the professionals.
The professionals, yeah. We sort of professionals. We getting up there. You know, we're not there yet, but we get there. You know what I mean? And the second thing is the reboot. You going for a hard reboot?
Yep.
Why'd you let go of Cavill?
But it kind of makes sense for the Flash to stay around if he's the one rebooting the universe. But
I get that. But my thing is,
but remember before they were also talking about him possibly not coming back after the Flash movie.
Well, see, I would disagree with that because I feel like we need more Flash. We need more DC
definitely more Flash
heroes without Batman being in it.
I mean, if I don't want to toot my horn a little bit, because could this be the year of the Flash? TV show and movie?
Oh, I forgot. We got to talk about that too. Green Arrow shit.
Yeah, Green Arrows. We can save that for next week if we want, when Brent's around.
Oh yeah.
We talk about we talk about the CW verse in the chat so much between us.
Word, I do though. Because I'm watching Arrow. I'm rewatching Arrow now. It's just like, yo, I haven't stopped rewatching. Like
I got my list. I have all my list of where I left off on every show on this phone. I just gotta get into it. You know, I got Avatar I'm watching.
I need to do that because I haven't done that. I need to do that because I put a lot of shows on hold, bro.
Because dude, it's like when I was going through the episodes, like even Supernatural, I was like, okay, I gotta find out what seasons I'm on, what episode I'm on.
Right.
So I have that to get back into whenever I'm done with Avatar and we do that video.
Man, you better get on that.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys talking about the CW shows making me want to watch it again.
No, for real though. Like it's
I fell off like halfway into like all the seasons and stuff.
No, I feel you because it was the same with me. Like I watched a lot of them religiously. Even Supergirl I watched. That was a good show too.
It's funny because that was me and my mom's weekly routine. Like we would watch the CW verse, all the Arrowverse and all that stuff.
But see that goes to show you how successful the CW verse was. Oh, Arrowverse.
Yeah, Arrowverse. Yeah.
Or is. Like it was literally the MCU of.
So if I remember DC. Correctly, technically Flash is the last of the Arrowverse show, right?
What you mean, like?
Because Stargirl's done.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be it's the last one. Yeah, because they canceled Black Lightning. Black Lightning. They've been canceled that a couple of years ago now. They can't. Supergirl had the last season done.
Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow is done. I think they got canceled. I'm not sure. Arrow ended with season 8, which that's still a great run. I mean, it was almost 2 seasons away from freaking Smallville, so that's great.
Technically, Superman and Lois is also the Arrowverse too, though, right? Even though it's in an alternate universe, or
it's more like they went their own direction.
Yeah,
but they do borrow. Like I remember John Diggle, the actor that played Diggle, is actually in Superman and Lois too. Like,
is he?
But it's not like the same one we know. Like from
it's like a variant or alternate,
right, or something like that. Right. So it's yes, it is, but it's kind of not at the same time. Like they did try to separate themselves from Arrowverse, which I really did like. You should definitely look at that too. And yeah, just to look at it as a whole, like it was good. It was really good for a while. Then you got to Flash season 3, and no.
I am the fastest man alive. Yeah, no, you're not.
No, you're not. And then you just see 5, 10 other people.
See, my problem with the Flash was too many speedsters. Like,
See,
if we had different villains and then we went to a speedster the next season, I'd be okay with it because we just went 3 seasons straight with speedsters. You know what I'm saying?
right. But that was my thing. They tried to do that in the 4th season with the Tinkerer. Or is it the Mad Thinker or some shit like that? The Thinker, I think was his name. They tried to do that with him and Cicada, and it just ended up being stupid. Like, that's the problem when you make shows like these. He's literally like, nobody should be able to deal with this dude that's not a speedster.
Speaking of, King Shark was great in
Flash.
Great.
His CGI, him and Grok.
Great. It was great.
I know they blew like all of this season's budget on that.
They're like, we're gonna throw all our money in that.
Like, and that probably was like the last episode that they made. They probably did everything else, and that was like the last episode. They had to.
Because I do know they shoot episodes out of order.
Right. And you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. Real quick before we move on, I feel like the downfall of Flash was Reverse Flash. You couldn't go better than him. Like you couldn't. He was the best villain on that show.
He should have been. He should have been endgame villain for the show, honestly.
Or at least like season, because he came back in season 5.
That's right.
Should have really been in season 5, honestly.
He did come back, yeah.
You know, but they started, but it made so much sense when you find out the reason why in the first season, why he's there. He literally was the reason that Flash became the Flash sooner than expected. They were supposed to. And that made a whole lot of sense. So I understand why, and it was great that they had him for that first season as the main villain, but I feel like that was the best one though. That was like their best one.
Because I didn't like Savitar that much.
Oh, I didn't like Savitar either. That review was so I don't know.
What was the other one again?
Zoom?
See, I don't remember. Negative Flash?
Zoom?
Was it Zoom?
Yeah, the one, the all black, right?
Yeah, I
love Zoom.
That one was good, but Savitar I wasn't a huge fan of.
Oh no, he was trash. Nah, he was trash. He was trash. And then
just emo Barry.
Yeah, just very depressed emo, but yeah. And then we're not gonna talk about that.
I had to.
Show. And then they had the Tinkerer, and then they had the Thinker, I'm sorry. And then they had what's his face? Cicada? Yeah, Cicada.
I left off in season 4.
I think I did too. I think I did too. And I couldn't do it. When I'll never forget this. When Barry and his wife, oh my God, she's one of the finest women on that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Candace Patton.
I agree. Yeah.
Girl. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, so they're talking, and I'll never get this. When she said, "We are the Flash," I was out. I said, "All right." Wow, I said, "That is."
I know the exact scene you're talking about too.
That is some real bull stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. We are the Flash. I'm sorry. Do we have Flash powers, or it's just me? I'm not even gonna get it away. That's a whole can of worms I don't want to get into. But my other issue with Flash was the fact that he really needed a team to help him fight crime. Like, I did that for Arrow because he needed a team for that. Like, you couldn't do that all on your own.
Barry's supposed to be a crime scene investigator,
yeah,
stuff like that.
Bro, really? Like, you didn't need that. Anyway, and then even with his powers, like,
you see, that's one of my problems. I'm glad you brought that up. That was one of my main issues with all the CW shows, the superhero ones. They have to have a team. They just
had to.
Had to.
We doing this for teamwork. I get it. But Arrow is different though because
it was needed for Arrow.
Yeah, I get it. Like you're fighting a whole citywide crime by yourself,
and you're just a single guy.
Yeah,
well,
like
until
hand-to-hand talented dude. Don't get me wrong,
yeah,
but
until Speedy got involved and we had other stuff involved and all that stuff.
Yeah. But see, with Arrow though, Arrow had consistently been good. It was just season 4 that really stopped the tracks. But I did rewatch season 4, and it's not as bad as I remembered it was. I'm a little bit more accepting of it now. I still don't want
that. Is that the one with Damien Dark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I feel like that was damn. We could go all day about that.
It's funny. I remember that. Like season 4, Damien Dark. Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you know it was trash. Like, and that's the thing. He was a great villain. He was a great villain. He was a great villain.
And they brought him back after that. After he got killed off.
It's just the magic thing is what kind of stopped it. Like, they shouldn't have brought the magic in. And then somehow that collided with Oliver being on the island and conveniently dealt with magic that led to season 3, like 4. I'm like, all right, you did this shit twice. Come on.
Everything came back to the island, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, bro. Okay, I understand the first season. I understand the second. Even the second season, I understood too. All right, y'all doing too much with the Force. y'all doing too much. Like, nah, bro, come on, son. But yeah, other than that, like I said, I personally feel, going back to the Flash, the movie, I feel like this is really going to be a great movie. I from what I've been hearing, the hype about it, I feel like this is going to be really good. Again, I don't feel that we should have Ezra as the Flash. I feel like he needs to be recasted. If you're gonna do a whole reboot everybody. Now, if you want them to play different things, that's cool. I don't mind that. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Don't be what they played before. Let them do something else. Oh, I did hear that Batista wanted to be Bane.
I could see that.
I could see that too. But I want him as like the comic book Bane. I don't want him to be
with
Batman and Robin.
The Venom and stuff.
No, I'm on the Venom. It's just
with him with actual dialogue.
Yeah, like even in the Dark Knight Rises, I didn't like the fact that I loved him up until the reveal because I didn't like that Talia was the one that sat there.
You know what's funny with the Dark Knight Rises? It was kind of hard to understand what Bane was saying sometimes.
Really?
At least for me. For me, at least.
Time to go mobile. I mean, it was cool as hell though. Back in the day, it was cool as hell. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Hardy was. You know what I liked about his Bane too? I like the fact that he wasn't like Batista level, like but he was big, bro. Like I was scared. Yeah. Like, nah, I don't vote.
When Catwoman set him up to fight Bane, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. He's gonna break his back. Yo, and the way he carried him and broke his back, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we lifted this dude for real. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if he did it for real or not, but I'm like, damn, yo.
Nah, that was probably a wire, dude.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, that was my whole favorite thing. Their first fight was better than the second fight. My hold you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that was, even the way they walked towards each other, it was like, let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne. You fight like a younger man. Yo, and then there was a part where homie was holding up Batman, and Batman talking, he like, yo, you not a, I forgot what he said. He wasn't something like that. He was like, yo, you ain't the leader of the League of Shadows. You just got a gang of psychopaths with you.
You think darkness is your ally?
That's
a great line, by the way.
Oh,
great
for real.
Line.
That whole monologue. When he turned off everything, so darkness is your ally. But I was
molded by it.
It didn't become blinding to me until I got older. And then he just grabbed him and two piecing the shit out of him, bro. He broke the mask, bro. Oh yeah, and then he's grabbing up Batman, and he's like, "Yo, Batman's like, yo, you have a gang of psychopaths with you, or some shit like something like that." And then Bane looked for a second, and then just dig to him with body shot, like bang, bang, bang. Like he got mad at that whole statement. He took it personal. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I love that fight. It was like no music. It was just like
it was just straight
up fight.
combat.
Straight up combat. And I think because see, the Nolan movies are not very big at the fights.
No, they're not.
It really not. But this is where it shined. Like,
yeah.
This, I was like, yes. And
especially that moment towards the end where he came back and he took out those people that were in the tunnel and stuff like that, where you just see him dodging back and forth.
Oh yeah, that was dope. I remember. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
See, like those type of Batman's type of stuff. Like I love that type of stuff.
Right. And, I mean, even if you look at like the Patterson, like
just walking straight, getting shot at. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you though. That was fucking dope as hell. Like,
hey,
I don't know I know he got best car armor or something. I don't know what the hell this man has, but he was bulletproof for real. Like
when he first showed up in the Batman and took out those thugs that were messing with that dude, bro. Man,
that was legendary, bro. That was legendary.
All you hear is just footsteps, and you just see pitch darkness, and just coming out of the darkness. I'm like,
coming out the abyss like a demon. I'm like, yeah, this is what I. You know, I love that whole. I know we get off topic, but real quick, I love that whole beginning. Fine. Them whole 10 minutes.
It's a good segue because we're getting to the Joker next.
Oh yeah. Yes. I love that whole 10 minutes because in those first 10 minutes, it just pulled me right into where like it made me feel like this was Batman the animated series. That's what it felt like because this is what Batman's supposed to be. People supposed to be afraid of him. Like. Even when you see the bat signal, you see a couple of them people getting scared. Like it was like, oh no.
And this is the beginning of Batman's career too, which people are
just
hearing rumors about him.
He was
about him. Yeah.
And he really was because he was
aggressive with his punches. Yeah.
So he was. I'm surprised he didn't murk nobody. I'm very surprised about that.
Right.
Very surprised. Like dude was not holding his punches. He was wailing on dudes like
and it's funny because like usually in Batman movies we don't get a lot of Batman until like towards the end, but in this one we got a lot of Batman the whole time. A lot of Batman, yeah.
And see, this is where I kind of disagree with some people because some people said like the only complaint they had about that movie was Bruce Wayne, like he was too emo and stuff.
I mean, like he's got to work to build that disguise of Bruce Wayne.
Right. And I'm like, and maybe it's because they're used to seeing him as a dashing playboy, asshole sometimes. I guess that's why, because I'm like, bro, it's Batman. He's emo. Right?
And we've got to remember at this point, this is probably when he just came back from like training. So he's still got that mindset of aggressive and revenge and all that stuff.
Right. And I need to see what kind of training he did.
Yeah,
I really would love to see that because we went into this Batman without knowing nothing about him.
We'll probably get that. We'll probably get a little bit of that in the second one.
I hope so. But you know what? That's what I really liked about that movie. We didn't really get a whole lot of his backstory.
Yeah, which is
we didn't really need it.
Exactly, you didn't need it.
Right, but I'm like, you know how he got his armor. You know, like how in the Dark Knight movie
he got it from
in the Nolan movies. You saw how he became Batman.
It's like stealth combat armor,
right? And then you see how he got the bat suit, how he made it, like that. We didn't get none of that shit. You just like, this is Batman.
Yeah,
and I love that, which adds more to the mystery of how did he become Batman. That's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
And we got more
travel over the world, or did
we got more detective work in the Batman as well.
Man, I think this is the only time we got detective work. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like
I don't want to.
I can think of.
Was it what was the one with Two-Face and Riddler? Batman and Robin or Batman Forever?
Batman Forever.
I want to say Riddler, but I don't. I don't know.
Well, who's a better Riddler?
No. Paul Dano's definitely a better Riddler.
Oh,
Jim Carrey was just a goofy Riddler, like if he was in the '60s and stuff.
And I love him. I loved him for that. But
yeah,
this Riddler was out of his mind. You know what I mean? Like he was a definite psychopath. I mean, he was, I don't know, like he wasn't Riddler-ish. But again, this is like year 2. So probably when we get more into the movies, he'll become a better, you know, like the one that we know.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm thinking real quick that we're gonna get a time skip.
I think so too.
I think we're gonna get a big time skip, like maybe 4 years later, 5 years later.
Probably. I could see that.
And I hope he changes his suit. Not to say I didn't love the suit, but I'm gonna see him with a different suit.
It'll probably be more. It'll probably stay the same, but with like adjustments to it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get less armor.
So he's more. You know what's funny? Remember, this was his first time jumping off of a building and actually
I remember
gliding.
he was scared as hell when he did that.
He was scared as hell. I would be too.
I was like, oh shit.
I would be too. I'm terrified of heights. I can't see myself being Batman.
Just like, listen, it's either get my ass beat by 40 cops or jump this bridge.
Now, if I'm Superman, that's a whole difference. I can just fly.
First of all, I'm just, I even got to fly. I can just like slap, just thunderclap. Everybody going.
Yeah.
Everybody's eviscerated. Like, it's. Oh, okay. All right. So we get over the top. My bad, y'all. We just love the movie very much. We'll talk about it another time. Anyway.
We don't talk about it on camera a lot, actually.
Yeah, true. But still, yeah, true. But still. We gotta talk about the elevator movie, okay? I don't know if you've seen the headlines. I don't know if you know, but apparently DC has gone off the very, very deep end. And
literally.
And apparently Joker is pregnant.
I don't know how I feel about that when you told me that, honestly.
Yeah. But as you know, usually when I hear something like that, especially comics wise, I usually go to read it myself to see what it is that they're talking about, to see if that's actually what it is. Because I remember a little while ago, it made it in the headlines that, the comics, Batman might be gay because there's a certain comic book. And I look and I was already reading this comic. So I read that issue, and that's not what happened. Some dude that he was training with just flirted with him. And Bruce didn't say anything. So I don't why y'all making a big deal about it? This is not newsworthy. Get out of here. So I had to just read this just to make sure. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, spoilers for anybody that even interested in I don't even know who would be interested in reading this. I'll be honest with you, but spoilers alert. I did read it. It is like a little, it's like after the end of Joker, the Man Who Doesn't Laugh or something like that, issue. It's like a new Joker comic book. It's like right after it ends, you got like a little snippet. So basically, Zatanna ran into Joker. She wrapped him up, magic wise. And she pushed his head with his foot, with her feet to the ground. And he wakes up and he's pregnant. So you got some Jesus Christ, even to be saying it's quite crazy. So Joker calls up Dr. Phosphorus, if you don't know. You know Atomic Skull?
No.
Okay, so he's basically a DC villain, basically. So anyway, calls up Dr. Phosphorus because he's a doctor. Dr. Phosphorus is like, well, listen, I've never seen this before, so I don't know which hole it's gonna come out of. I don't know. You can wait and see. I don't know. And then he throws it up. And it turns out to be Clayface's thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah. If you played Arkham Knights, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, Gotham Knights, you know what I'm talking about. So Joker inhaled one of Clayface's body pieces and just threw it up. Basically, that's basically what happened.
Incredible.
So, Buggy, how do you feel about that? exuberant piece of knowledge.
Yeah. I don't even know why that was a thing, honestly.
I don't know either, and this is why.
When you sent that link, I was like, "What the hell is this?
This can't be.
What the hell is even that? What the hell is even that?"
I don't know, man. It's a one shot though. It's not like in continuity.
Yeah, I understand, but just running out of ideas, just throwing everything on the wall to see what sticks.
Yeah, like, bro, what?
And that's why sometimes I don't read comics like that. I read one-offs, but like even then, I read the good one-offs.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Like I don't like what possessed y'all to make this story. Like, what was y'all eating? What was y'all smoking? What was you doing at this very particular moment that made you do that?
Like that, I don't understand why, bro.
I don't understand it. It's like comment. I don't know. DC need to be throwing out some bangers right now. We don't need this. This is crazy. Like no.
I don't know why they even.
No, I can't, bro.
I don't.
But yeah, so that's it for the Joker joint. We just gonna leave that there.
That's it for the DC stuff. Onto the Marvel stuff.
Yes, on to the Marvel stuff. Yes. So
and this is for me. This is very big news.
It came out like a couple weeks ago, right?
I don't remember what it's something like that.
Yeah,
I know we're a little late, guys. You know, it's the holidays and all that stuff.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got. We don't worry about it.
We're officially back next week. Whole
Mm-hmm.
crew's here next week.
Definitely.
But
yeah, go ahead, bro.
So Toby Maguire and Hugh Jackman are gonna meet up in Secret Wars, fight alongside each other, which is like mind blowing to me to think like as a little kid, like I would never see these two ever in a movie, and like now it's a possibility, bro. Like, oh my god, like
well, I heard that Jackman was supposed to be in Spider-Man 2 as a cameo.
Was he?
Oh no, was it the Punisher?
I could see more of the Punisher, honestly.
I think it was the Punisher. I think it was supposed to be Thomas Jane's Punisher too.
Which, by the way, that's an underrated Punisher movie.
Thank you, bro. Like, nah, this was That was my favorite.
It wasn't as gruesome as Punisher's supposed to be, but it was still a good movie.
See, Warzone was that.
I haven't seen that one. Everybody tells me that one's like.
You gotta watch that.
I'll
that was. I mean, again, it's underrated too. It was dope though. It was really dope. Very goofy-ish, but it was dope. I dug it. I would have loved another sequel from that.
I agree.
But yeah, it's a big thing. You know, and it's not outside of realm of possibility. We got 3 Spider-Man, 3 generations of Spider-Man in one movie. I never thought that was gonna happen.
See, for the longest time since we're talking about Spider-Man now, Daredevil's gonna be having 18 episodes. What if we get a Spider-Man?
Yeah, right. And that's interesting because I was reading what Charlie Cox was saying, who is the Daredevil, Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't even know why we're doing 18 episodes, but he thinks that it may explore Matt's legal side more.
Which, by the way, is a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, that's like almost 20. Like we usually get like 23 episodes, I think, a season.
Now, I feel like it's probably gonna be 40-minute episodes, maybe.
I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like an hour. I don't think.
Because now that I think about it, maybe it's gonna be like 20-minute episodes because it's 18 episodes.
No.
I'm not gonna. If it's that, I'm not gonna really like.
Well, no, because we had 13 episodes and they were all like an hour each.
Too. Yeah, you're right.
We had the Netflix joint, so maybe I don't know. I think they might keep it an hour. It depends. But I do hope they explore the lawyer side more, a little bit more, because we got that in the Netflix Daredevil, but not that much.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's what She-Hulk was supposed to be. But we didn't really get that much lawyer stuff, you know. Because I do like the lawyer stuff. I always love that stuff when I see it in shows and stuff. So I would definitely love to see that going in this new iteration. Let me ask you something though.
Yeah.
Who do you think will get as a villain? This new
for
season.
Daredevil?
Yeah, this new one coming up.
I want to say Bullseye, but probably not.
I think I'm gonna say that too. I think the
Cause
way we left off. Again,
already-
I don't think it, but I don't think they're going in a different direction though. It's not gonna be connected.
you already did Wilson Fisk, so
Yeah, I hated how they did Wilson Fisk though.
and from what I remember, he's part of the MCU. Vincent
Kingpin?
D'Onofrio's, yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio's.
Yeah, he is because he showed up in Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't like that. They made him like a suit. They gave him superpowers basically. No, I didn't like that. Which maybe he's probably gonna fight Spider-Man if that's the case.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I see him giving superpowers. So he might tussle with Spider-Man in the future movies. That might be happening. That might.
I'm surprised that hasn't been a thing yet.
Well, remember, the Netflix shows were different. Were like they were loosely connected, but not really.
Yeah.
Because I forgot who. I think Kevin Feige did not want the Marvel shows. He just wanted the movies. But other people wanted the show.
There were mentions of the stuff that happened in New York, though.
Right, like
but
very,
besides that,
very
little
mentions and
or like a little cameo and a little Easter egg in the background.
Right, but when you get to the movies, like you don't hear about nobody.
Yeah,
nobody, bro. I hope we get Akari. I hope we get him. And Akari, I know you know who that is. Akari is a Daredevil villain that came into the Mark Waid run, if I'm not mistaken. And that he was a dope ass dude. Like he basically how can I say, he has Daredevil's powers.
Yeah.
But he can see.
Interesting.
And he's like he's damn near on the same level as Daredevil when it comes to fighting. So that's you already know. Problems.
Yeah.
Galore.
For real.
Oh, I'm gonna send you that link too when I get a chance to about that story. But yeah, I got high hopes for that too, and I really hope we get that crossover in Secret Wars because Toby Spider-Man with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
It's gonna tease. Not tease.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be so wet in that movie theater. Oh my god. I hope you're not there with me, bro. I might just spray everywhere.
It's the ghost. It's the ectoplasm.
The ectoplasm. Whoa! It's a ghost. Ooh! Spraying this ectoplasm everywhere. Oh! So sorry, it's sticking on you. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yo, that episode though. Oh my god. Yo, oh my god.
Secret Wars is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, but it's getting pushed back, no?
I believe so.
I think they're all getting pushed back.
Yeah. What was it? Quantity over quality?
Yeah.
Or quality over
quantity. Oh, y'all finally figured that out? Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Yeah, so Phase 4 was just a little rocky.
I feel like we need to do a review of Phase 4.
No, just all the phases in general, since we're about to start Phase 5 this year.
So wait, you want to do like all of them in one shot?
We could do that. Like it's a lot of movies to get through too.
Yeah. Well, you know what we can do because I decided to do this with Brent too, and y'all gonna get this coming up. You know, I'll talk. We can talk about that outside when we're done. But yeah, so I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
So Ant-Man comes out February. So I don't know if we want to plan something before then.
Oh, do a review
of the phases. Yeah. before
Yeah. We could definitely do that. We can talk about that like after we done recording shit.
Yeah.
And then was there anything else?
That was most of the stuff that we were supposed to talk about. Because remember, we were saving the One Piece stuff for next week when Brett comes.
Oh, right. It's gonna be
because that's a very important chapter we got to talk about. We just can't talk about it and not have Brent here.
Yeah, this thing I got me mad. Damn, dude, you could be here.
It's fine because I'm gonna reread it anyways.
Yeah, I gotta reread it too. No new chapter came out, right?
No, we don't. It officially came out this week, but we don't get another chapter until the 21st or the 22nd.
Or hold
Yeah.
up, wait, hold up. Did I miss a chapter? Hold up.
No.
Hold the fuck. Nah, don't tell me I missed a chapter now. Hold up. Okay, no, I didn't miss a chapter. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I
1071.
was about to say
1071 officially came out today on Viz and all that other stuff, but
got you. Okay.
we don't get another chapter until the 21st or the 22nd.
Got you. Okay. All right. Well, we could talk about that next week, so we ain't worried about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have the whole crew here, so we could definitely talk about that.
Yes, we definitely got to do that. I'm trying to. Oh, yo, you know what you got to check out?
What?
Dragon Age Inquisition.
The game or the
anime?
It's on Netflix. You told me, right?
Yeah, yo, that shit is banging, bro.
Really?
Yeah, listen. I ain't gonna recommend you something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to check that out.
All right.
For real. Okay. And you guys out there too, check out Dragon Age Inquisition on Netflix. It's actually a good anime. I don't know what Netflix is doing, but they be making them animes good though, depending on what you looking at. But they usually drop some bangers. This is a bang. Yeah. Definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Live action. I ain't gonna say no more than that. But animes is good. Check that out. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna end it here, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end it here, y'all. All right, y'all. We're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. Buggy, do you have any plugs or anything?
Go play God of War.
Yes.
That's it.
Play God of War.
That's the
Ragnarok.
last Ragnarok.
Yes. And the other one too. Yeah, play both.
Play all of
them
them
at the same time.
Play all of them.
Yes, please. Play both of them at the same goddamn time. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but just do it. You know what I mean? Y'all already know, look at my videos. You can look at the OP Boys. We got like what, 12, 13 episodes now?
This is episode 13.
13,
plus,
yeah.
Plus the side stuff that we've done.
Yeah, we got side stuff too. We got anime top 10. We got that. We're gonna have a lot of content coming up. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check that out. And all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Y'all already know what to do. If you don't, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Definitely comment down below. And with that, guys, we're out of here. Love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one.